Mapya nga aggaw, sakan si Andy. Kun nasika? Good day, I'm Andy. How are you? Let's talk about the Ibanag language, culture, and people. The Ibanag people are one of the indigenous ethnic groups of the land that is now present-day Cagayan. Originally, the Ibanag were only concentrated in the northern half of the province, particularly in the areas where the towns of Camalanyugan, Lalo, Apari, Abulug, Sanchez Mira, Pamplona, and Claveria now stand, with their southernmost communities reaching as far as Gataran, Alcala, and Amulong. Presently, the people who now identify as Ibanag now also inhabit upstream municipalities such as Solana, Peña Blanca, and the city of Tuguegarao, as well as further south into the province of Isabela. Their name Ibanag is derived from the ancient term Ibanag, meaning people who inhabit the riverbanks, particularly the Great Cagayan River, which was also referred to in the past as the Banag. During the colonial period, they were also referred to as Cagayanes or Ibanaques by the Spaniards. They speak an Austronesian language, also known as Ibanag, that is classified into several main dialects: Ibanag of Northern Cagayan, of Southern Cagayan, and of Isabela, all of which could be divided further into subvariants. Already possessing an ethnic identity when the Spaniards first arrived in the province during the late 1500s, the Ibanag possessed a very sophisticated and complex culture that revolved around a society that was dominated by the noble warrior caste, or the Mengal. They were actually the first ethnic group of the valley to be encountered by conquistadors and missionaries. This later resulted in the Ibanag language being chosen as the language of evangelization for the other ethnic groups, hence becoming the lingua franca during the colonial period. The Ibanag, in the past, subsisted mainly on wet and dry agriculture, as well as fishery. Other industries and economic activities involved cotton textile weaving, or tannum, pottery making, or duen, and trading with other ethnic groups and also foreigners such as the Chinese. Another ancient practice was metalworking, which yielded gold ornaments, iron and steel tools and weapons, as well as musical instruments such as the extinct gasa or brass gongs. As with many ethnic groups in the Philippines, the Ibanag are deeply reverent of the supernatural, as can be observed from their respect for ancestral and elemental spirits, or anitu. Their religiosity transcended the specificity and direction of worship, as well as the passage of time. With the Ibanag now being mostly Roman Catholics, their faith remains deep and steadfast. As a people of the lowlands, the Ibanag were eventually acculturated due to Spanish influence and pacification during the colonial period, losing and forgetting many of their customs and material culture. Many of these ancient cultural aspects were nonetheless recorded by the Spanish friars themselves, and as such remain as potential foundations for discovering and strengthening the Ibanag identity. In the next part, let's listen to the beautiful sounds of their languages. Numbers.
Taday, dua, tallu, apa, lima, annam, pitu, walu, siyam, mafulu.
Greetings and phrases.
Mapya nga umma, Diyos ta umma, mapya nga fugak, Diyos ta fugak, mapya nga gabi, Diyos ta gabi, mapya nga aggaw, kung nasika mo, mapya ga pa, mabalo, wan, ari, kuya na mangihu, ani nga agam mo, takan si, so si, tagasitaw ka, jam mo, angayam mo, sitaw yori banyo, dyan na banyo, agi pigayaw, pakungan na gafo, kumatam, nabadtuga ka na, idedukat ta ka.
Vocabulary.
Ulo, mata, talinga, igong, simu, zila, lima, kuramay, ufu, vuti, takki, puto, putu, agal, san, tulang, luwa, daga, tolay, babay, lalaki, yama, yena, wagi, kakay, kako, karuba, kofun, balay, afefek, fungan, zizing, lamesa, itubang, kutsara, tinidor, pulo, kwarto, kusina, makan, menum, deko, davun, danum, langi, kunam, kilkila, arugub, baju, uran, bilak, vulan, bitun, ayam, kitu, kitaw, kazing, nuang, baka, kabayo, manok, mamano, manango, mula, lapaw, kaddo, fun.
The Tale of the Turtle and the Monkey.
Istorya na dagga na ayong. Gari, igay makofon nga dagga na ayong. Taday aggaw, tapalalakak ra tapipi na banag, ay nakasingan ira tafon na dupo, nga miyagi-yagi tatanga na danun. Takabalid da nga apan nyo rifon na dupo ta danun, ay eddayaw nga nayangay tapipi na banag. Kunod, nakagina ayong tadagga. Paggadwa tayo fon na dupo, ana inatan na matuho, tapeno igay kanat nga dua. Minera nga ginadwa yung rifon na dupo tatangana. Pinilina ayong yuri uton nga gadwa, ta napanono na nga matuho ka na yaw tamapya, megafuta igga idon na. Kunod, nayawa na yuri gukak nga gadwa tori tadagga, megafuta na daping kanuyaw, ana mabi ka na yaw nga matay, gafuta awan gare ito don na. Napasay piga nga aggaw, nasimo yuri ayong anadagga ta ili. Ayong, kunsi ka, anakonsiri mo lang nga dupo, iniyabu na dagga. Mapya nga pa, tinigi na ayong. Nabayak nga na nga natay yuri na mula nga dupo. Kung nasiri kukwam, navunga nga na yuri mula nga dupo. Namuri-muri nga na ivunga na nga naluto. Ngem, idake na, ari ka mabatul yuri vunga-vunga na megafuta katan ng da. Tabak na dagga. Tapakagin na tao, mabi nga na voluntaryo iayong nga ufunan yuri dagga. Ari ka mavurong ko fuku, kalantayak ko yuri phone na dupo para nikaw. Mabalo ko fuku. Uya nga paggadwa niya rivunga na ira, kinagi na dagga. Inaira nga duwa tori balay na dagga. Tori talagwerta, nasingan na ayong yuri na muri-muri nga naluto nga vunga-vunga na dupo ta utun na fun. Mabiaya nga nagkalantay ta fun, ana pinanawan yuri dagga. Na mega fu yuri ayong nga pa-fiesta yuri dupo, ikakabi ka pa nga magininak tagukak yuri dagga. Nakimalo yuri dagga to idda niya yan na ayong, ngem ari naggina yuri ayong, ngayaya ay kinan na ngamin imagawa na nga bunga nga naluto. Kabalin na, napanono na ayong imakaturok ta mga nanwan. Ni palo gare ibatuk na, may gafuta ngamin nga dupo nga kinan na. Nalusaw na ta ayong, minayo ri dagga ta pipi na banag, tapeno magunok ta sitan ira, nga en na ipay ta fun na dupo. Kabalin na, natutuyaya ta arup na katul. Tapalukak na ayong, anatapamulok na, ari na nga nasingan yuri sita-sitan turi tagukak na fun. Ananay! Yuri lima-lima, anatakitaki na ayong, ay natutubo, mega futo rita sita-sitan nga ni plasta na dagga, tagukak na fun na dupo. Ni palo iporay na ayong duri ta dagga. Anna ilima-lima, anatakitaki na, ay naddaga-daga, mega futa bigak ira nga kingwa na sitan. Minin ang inalek yuri dagga, kunod, naalegan na yaya nga matututo ta arok na katul. Ibalo ko nikaw yuri kiningwam nyakan. Itototo ta ka, adit amavuri ka. Nuno itabo ta ka, tatanga na banak. Ikalo musakan ko fuku nga ayong. Korga ikaya ko pagay mavuri nga. Anit may tabo nga tatanga na banak. Ari ko amoy matafok. Malagaban na. Ginagi na dagga. Ginugugun na ayong yuri makanas nga dagga, adit tori ta pipi na banak. Anane tabo na yaya tatanga na danum, tapeno malagaban yaya. Tapas sapong na to danum, naggalgalo iri dagga, ana minarayo nga natafok. Kunod, yan na nga ni kulle ta ayong. Yaw ibali, adegari pagkatakabing ko. Sikaw nga ula pa.
The Lord's Prayer.
Amami nga madyat talangi, marayaw para ingagam mo, maparatal ni kami ipagpatulam mo, makwai orem tatavun, tapon ne talangi. Ika nami takagaggaw, iyawa mo ni kami taggawaw. Anapakoma mo ikatagarulyam mi. Takon na, pamakoma mi ta nakatagaruli ni kami. Ariyak kami papasifu ta pangakak ka. Anapalyarak kami ta de na maraki. Amen, Jesus.